Our chief national correspondent, John King, is here. You're just back, literally, from Ohio.
It's a growing trend in many states, but including Ohio. And so more and more people are voting early, so the campaigns are putting more and more effort into turning them out. I was in the Cincinnati area, Hamilton County, because in Ohio, the Democrats, because of African Americans, get a big boost out of Cuyahoga County, up in Cleveland. Government workers, African Americans, they tend to get a big lead in Columbus. So Cincinnati and Southwest O'Connor, absolutely critical to deciding who wins a close election in battleground Ohio.
It's getting critical here in Hamilton County, and we need your support.
For the Obama campaign, priority one is reaching less reliable voters like college students and African Americans.
I'm calling because it's time for early voting.
Requests for early or absentee ballots in Hamilton County are running well ahead of the 2008 pace, as both campaigns push to maximize turnout.
We're just calling to see if you will be giving Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan your important vote this coming November's elections. Wonderful, wonderful. Are you going to be voting early, or are you going to the polls?
More than half of the ballots requested to date are by voters not registered with either party. Of the rest, Republican requests are running well ahead of Democrats. Just your gut, you don't get a sense of who's winning early voting.
I don't. You have to find out. Let's wait till election night, 7:31 p.m. and find out those first results that come in.
The early ballot count is the first clue of whether Republicans get the win they need here to offset the big Democratic edge in Cleveland and Columbus. When did you know 4 years ago?
We knew right away. It was, we knew right when the absentee numbers came in 4 years ago, so that it was not going to be a good night for us.
2008 was the first time since 1964 Hamilton County went blue for president. The Hamilton County GOP's Maggie Wellner says it's very different this year.
Absentee is great. Actually, it's better than 4 years ago. I've just seen the energy. We've had volunteers come in from 15 different states to work the grounds here, and we didn't have that 4 years ago.
Back then, Cincinnati's African-American neighborhoods buzzed with the chance to make history. Is it harder this time?
I think it is.
Harder anyway, says State Representative Alicia Reece. Then this, a blunt message or warning, suddenly appeared on 30 billboards in and around Cincinnati, paid for by a private family foundation. Voter fraud's against the law. Answer someone who would say, what's wrong with that?
Well, what's wrong with it is, one, is strategically placed to target a certain segment of people. Two is that there's been voter confusion in Ohio. When they're going to be able to vote, who gets to vote in Ohio.
Initially furious, Reece now sees a silver lining.
The voter intimidation has now turned into motivation, and people now see it not just about just the president. They see it now as an attack on them.
Less worried now, she says, turnout will be too low to carry Hamilton County again.
It will be blue.
You sure of that?
It will be blue.
And if it's blue?
We win Ohio. We win the presidency.
If so, Reece says this anonymous warning may prove to be an anonymous gift. There's no question when you're out in the state of Ohio, the president has a lead. He has consistently had a small but stubborn lead. But I was in Cincinnati for most of the day yesterday, that area, and last night talking to some smart people up in Columbus. Wolf, Kate, it is very, very close. And, you know, Romney can't win without it. There's I can give you a mathematical scenario where he does, but it's just almost impossible. And the thing that frustrates Republicans is for all they've done, for all the intensity after the debates, the president has consistently held on to a 2 or 3 point lead. And they know they can't give up on it, but boy, it's been frustrating.
And the Romney campaign does too. They're now moving staff from North Carolina to Ohio because they know how critical it is.
It is, you know, we can come up with all the names we want, but it is the battleground of the battlegrounds. Yeah. And Romney just, yes, they're looking at other ways to get there, but they realize they got to try to change it. And 18 days.
18 days.
Can you imagine? Not much time.
Not much time at all. Thanks so much, John King.